and we want to make sure that people have choices in Illinois. We've got to get people to work. They have to drive to work. They have to drive to school. They have to drive to shop. Driving is all American, and it's something in Illinois that we want to make sure people have maximum freedom and maximum choice. So one of the most important things we can do is develop these alternatives for our drivers all across Illinois. And we believe in an electric option for people who drive vehicles. And whether it's driving vehicles that we saw here today, I drove over from O'Hare Airport in a Mitsubishi electric vehicle. Mitsubishi is a company located in Normal, Illinois. They are North American headquarters are located in our state, and we're very grateful to Mitsubishi. There's also a Nissan Leaf that's an electric vehicle, and you're going to hear today about the options that drivers in Illinois who want to buy an electric vehicle can get a rebate from our Illinois rebate program. We'll get the details on that. But you cannot have electric vehicles unless you have a network of charging stations all across our state. Now, we've just begun, but we've made an excellent beginning, and we have the largest network in the whole country of electric charging stations. And we're here today to announce that the Tollway, our Tollway, is going to have charging stations at all of the Oases ultimately, but right now we're putting in 4 Oases, including this one, O'Hare, charging stations on both sides of the road. There's also going to be charging stations at the Des Plaines Oases, the one in South Cook County, Lincoln, as well as Lake Forest, and more to come. And we'll hear from Christy LaFleur about the plans of the Tollway for electric charging stations. But this is something that we in Illinois have to use our good old-fashioned American common sense to understand that if we're going to take on high prices of gasoline, take on the oil companies sometimes, we've got to have options, real options, and we'll be hearing all about that today.
I can think of no better phrase to capture this remarkable moment than to say this: if you build it, they will come. And this is truly, I think, an example of that phrase. By investing in this green infrastructure and building a network to foster environmentally friendly technology and practices, we're really facilitating a shift change in this region. With the Tollway joining what will soon be the nation's largest EV fast charging network, we're really giving an opportunity to our customers to explore their choices. And I can tell you that, when I started at the Tollway, the governor was very clear in his direction to me, and he's been clear in the challenge he's given to our board, that we need to be the cleanest and greenest tollway in the country, and this is one important step in making that a reality. We've really built that network now, and these 4 locations on the Tollway are going to help any of those drivers who want to use electric vehicles. They know that they're going to have a place to stop and recharge and keep going on the road. So under Governor Quinn's leadership, we have made other important progress in being the cleanest and the greenest. We've again installed vehicle and equipment emissions control retrofits to reduce air pollution on our vehicles. We're exploring electric vehicles for our own Tollway fleet. We've established a fuel reduction task force so that we can reduce fuel usage across the Tollway fleet, help the environment, and help our bottom line. We're researching, and we have a partnership with Argonne National Lab to look at fuel efficiency and how we can have more fuel efficiency in our fleet vehicles. And we have an advanced vehicle locating system that monitors everything having to do with our vehicles, including how they're being driven and their fuel usage, so that we can be more efficient and more effective in keeping fuel usage to a minimum in all of our vehicles. So very important initiatives, a very important commitment from the Tollway. With skyrocketing gas prices, we need to make sure that our customers have choices. They need to have every reason to use our system. We're entirely funded by the tolls they pay to drive on our roads, and we want to give them every reason to use the Illinois Tollway. So I want to thank the governor for his commitment, and I also want to thank and acknowledge some of our other partners, the City of Chicago, U.S. Department of Energy, 350 Green, and of course 7-Eleven, very important partners for us in delivering on this mission. And soon to come, we hope to see these charging stations at all of our oases in the northeast part of the state.